Continuing with my discussion of the gospel vision of language, I've been thinking a lot about the idea that the central message of the restored gospel is that God speaks. Not that he spake or that he someday will speak, but that he speaks right now, that he uses words, he uses language. Now, this is apparent in the book of Moses and also throughout the scriptures, but quite a bit in the book of Moses. We have in chapter 1, verse 1, where Moses writes, "The words of God which he spake unto Moses at a time when Moses was caught up into an exceedingly high mount. And he saw God face to face, and he talked with him. And the glory of God was upon Moses. Therefore Moses could endure his presence." So God speaks. He uses words. A little further down he says, "And behold," God speaking to Moses said, "And behold, thou art my son. Wherefore look, and I will show thee the workmanship of mine hands. But not all, for my works are without end, and also my words, for they never cease." So his words and his works, they never cease. And there's a direct relationship between his words, the things that he speaks, and his works, the things that he creates. Because God creates via language. He uses words. A little further down, this is reiterated in verse 38. He continues, he showed Moses the worlds, many worlds like his own, and said, "I'm going to tell you about this world." He says, "And as one earth shall pass away, and the heavens thereof, even so shall another come. And there is no end to my works, neither to my words." And then this verse that we are very fond of repeating, "For behold, this is my work and my glory." Now it points back to the fact that there is no end to God's works or to his words, that his dominion is continually expanding through the language that he uses to create. Now, I think that's an important thing to keep in mind, that language is a creative power, that we can be productive and responsible with our words, and we can call things into life. Also, we have the opposite, that through our words we can destroy things. We can tear other people down. We can tear things down. We can harm others. But we should do as God does. We should use our words as a creative power. We can view them as this creative power, as a means to completing his work and to creating things on our own and having a great influence on the word. Because, as you will hear me say repeatedly, there is great influence in language, and we should use it responsibly. Hence why we're in this class. Now, just keep that. I hope you keep this in mind throughout the semester, that there's a direct relationship between God's creative power and his language use, and that the same goes for us, that our creative power is in direct relationship to the ways in which we use language. So keep that in mind, and as we go throughout the semester, and continue to develop your responsibilities as language users.